Today this is gonna be a little bit longer of a video on Wrestling Talk. Today's episode is also gonna be a future topic of let's talk about this, and it's going to be maybe not this season, but maybe next. It's gonna be what would I do as Triple H in WWE? Like if I took control of Triple H's body for, let's say, a year, what would I do to book WWE? How would I book it? Okay, the first thing I want to announce is that John Cena, Gunther, will immediately lose the World Heavyweight Championship to will immediately lose the title to CM Punk. Actually, no, he will immediately lose it to... I want to try to build new talent up a little bit, so I'm going to give it to Bron Breakker for a little bit, for a little run. He's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to beat Gunther. That's going to happen on a Monday Night Raw, only because I'm going to draft Gunther to SmackDown, and he's going to immediately beat John Cena for the WWE Championship at the pay-per-view, at the first pay-per-view of the year. And he will be... So Gunther will be WWE Champion. You know how I feel about Solo Sikoa and Liv Morgan. They will be drafted. They will be brought down back to NXT for a year to develop more of their skills. Solo is starting to show signs of improvement, but I want to, make him work on it more. Maybe with, talent. Liv Morgan still can't wrestle for 2 cents. But, yeah, let me get started. The first show of the year is the Royal Rumble, so we're going to book the Royal Rumble. So, in this world, Jacob Fatu beats Solo again and is now champion. So here's the rundown of the Royal Rumble card, and I'm going to tell you who I would book to win these matches. The first match, we're going to kick off with the Women's Royal Rumble. And you want me to tell you what? I feel like there's one correct winner here, and it's Roxanne Perez. As I said, we're going to be starting to focus on the younger talent instead of, John Cena, people not in their 40s. So if the people who think Finn Balor should get a push, not happening. Well, at least not a main event push. Then we start with a tag team match between the champions on SmackDown, the WWE World Tag Team Champion, the Street Profits again versus Fraxium. Fraxium wins. Fraxium are your new tag team champions. It's not because I don't like the Street Profits. It's because I really do, but I feel like we should get new teams time to shine as well. The next match is, here's what's happened: Gunther versus John Cena. John Cena, the champion, versus Gunther. The winner of the match is Gunther, of course. And that's how he becomes the WWE champion. He beats John Cena here. Next is a United States Championship match. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. In a no-holds-barred match, the winner, Jacob Fatu. The men's Royal Rumble. Even though I said we weren't going to give big pushes to men in their 40s, LA Knight is winning the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, and that will close off the show. So now, you would think the next show is Elimination Chamber. But no. As head of WWE, I'm going to have one major show and one minor show. A B show and an A show for each month. Except for like where there's pay-per-views with 2 nights. Like WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Because one of them usually is better than the other. So here's how I would book. Here's how I would book the next pay-per-view, which will be Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules will be main evented by... Okay, let's go in match in order. Each match will have a different match type. So that is considered extreme. The first match will be Tiffany Stratton, who's going to still be champion here, versus you guessed it, I'm going to book Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair in a women's strap match. That I don't think that has ever happened in WWE history. A women's strap match, and the winner of this will be Tiffany Stratton, and she will retain the title. And then right after, Roxanne Perez challenges her to. It says, "Hey, I'm going to challenge you at WrestleMania." The next match is a Hell in a Cell between 2 people who are going to be feuding, and this is not for a title, but it's going to be 2 people feuding. CM Punk and AJ Styles are going to have a Hell in a Cell match to start the feud, because I have planned for the 3 matches that they're going to have, because these 2 I feel like would be worthy of having 3 matches. Next, and the winner of that match will be CM Punk. The next match is a dumpster match for the Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Champion, 2-time champion Jey Uso, defending the title against Finn Balor. And Jey Uso is going to retain against Finn Balor. The next match is a career versus title match. and it's going to be Rey Mysterio versus no, it's a special one. No, actually, that's going to be the main event. The next match is a TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championship, held by the Judgment Day, and they're going to be. But the Judgment Day includes Finn Balor, so we can't do that. But the World Tag Team Champions, Fraxium, defend in a TLC match against the Wyatt Six, with the Wyatt Six winning. The next match, this is going to be part one. There's probably going to be a few parts of this. Part one. The next match is the main event, and it's an I Quit match. Career versus title. Braun Breaker, the World Heavyweight Champion, versus Rey Mysterio. The winner is Braun Breaker. And how he gets Rey Mysterio to quit is by you guessed it, by putting, actually it's very sad way how I imagine he gets quit by where hitting a concerto on Rey Mysterio's daughter, something like how happened to Beth Phoenix at the match against Edge and Finn Balor I Quit match, something like that. That's how that match is going to end. And part 2, we'll do Elimination Chamber and that pay-per-view, and then the 2 WrestleManias. This is the month of, we're going to say February here. Goodbye.